Here's what would happen if Saturn replaced our moon. This gas giant is 33 times wider than the moon and 95 times more massive than Earth, so our sky would be completely dominated by Saturn and its enormous rings stretching across the horizon. First, Saturn's gravity would start tugging on Earth almost immediately, and just like the moon causes tides today, Saturn would create tidal forces thousands of times stronger. Our oceans would surge outward and then crash back down as tsunamis, flooding entire continents. But the oceans wouldn't be the only thing moving. Saturn's gravity would also stretch the solid crust of Earth. Massive earthquakes would ripple across the planet while volcanoes erupted, blasting ash and lava into the sky. Cities would crumble as the ground beneath them warped. In order to survive this chaos, Earth would need to settle into a stable orbit around Saturn, turning our planet into a new moon of Saturn. But that stability probably wouldn't last. As Saturn's powerful gravity continued pulling on Earth, our planet would slowly spiral closer and closer toward the giant world. And all along the way, we'd pass through Saturn's system of 274 moons, turning space into a deadly obstacle course. One of these moons, Dione, is over 11,000 kilometers wide. If it collided with Earth, the impact would release far more energy than the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. The explosion would ignite the atmosphere and leave the surface covered in oceans of magma. And even if Earth somehow avoided these collisions, well, Earth would cross something called Saturn's Roche limit. That's the point when a planet's gravity can no longer hold itself together against the tidal forces of a much larger body. At that distance, Saturn's gravity would literally tear the Earth apart. Mountains, oceans, and entire continents would stretch and fracture until the planet shattered into billions of pieces of rock and debris, orbiting around Saturn, forming a brand new ring system made from the remains of our planet. So, if Saturn replaced our moon, the most beautiful sight in the sky would also become Earth's graveyard, because